κάποιες αγάπες είναι εκρηκτικές.
Έτσι ξεκινάει με διαφήμιση το live μας. Τι λέει Lobbistes? Δεύτερη μέρα στο eFootball, καινούριο account και login bonus friends of the palace. Κάναμε σκύλι. Ωραίος θα ήταν ο Πελέ. Βασικά όλοι θα ήταν ωραίοι. Πολύ γρήγορα ακόμα. Ό,τι υπάρχει. Καλά που καλύτερα. Ίσως. Ρώμαρα. Λοιπόν, πώς θα γκριντάρω σήμερα? Τι δίνει αυτό? Δεν το έχω δείξει ποτέ. Εθνικές έχει μόνο. Χαλαρό. Είναι πει ωραία. Θα το κάνουμε αργότερα. Το πήραμε για 4 εδώ. Νομίζω το γύρο και να πλάψει στα έξω. Οκ, δεν το πήραμε. Okay. Χωρίς να χάνουμε άλλο χρόνο.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. And he's intervened well there. Lisandro Martinez moving with spring in every step. Definitely one of the players of the moment.
Well, he's really impressed me. So solid at the back, and he has been a picture of discipline and control, solidity. You just feel whatever tests that the opposition throw.
Real chance! And it's a goal!
Ξεκινάει λάθος μια φορά.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Messi, and Messi! Baturina. Paz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bragantino clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position.
Bragantino really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Paz. Paz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lisandro Martinez does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's the chance to counter. Ball's gone out of play. Akanji. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Plays it in low. And he's there to get it away. Chooses to go cross-field. got space here. He is through here. And here's Palmer. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. That's really well cleared. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary. Palmer. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Akanji. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Baturina.
Oh,
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palmer. Now it's Kane. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Bragantino certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's good play. Paz is onto this. Camavinga. Palmer.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Baturina. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance! Baturina.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Kempf. And Ramon. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
μια ευκαιρία κάναμε.
And the second half gets underway.
Bragantino really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get onto this? Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. That has not gone well.
Oh,
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Baturina. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Distributed tidily. Messi. And this is Messi. And it's played into the middle. He can get that clear. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Paz looking understandably energised after his goal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Akanji. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And it's Palmer. Driving on and making good progress.
29.950 spettatori.
And he's in on goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Pass somewhat off target. Paz. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Bragantino are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Paz. Now it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. Pings it across. And they've got a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 3. Lascia il campo per il
Guardiola.
numero 18.
That's crossed into the middle. He's got tall.
Oh.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done
Yeni
great
yıllar geldi
there,
hatta.
reading it and dealing with it.
Nasıl rakibi?
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In by Messi. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Paz. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Palmer. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. And he welcomes it in. And a chance!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 7. Morata.
Quick
Cambio
look,
di
then
giocatore.
plays it in. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort!
Oh.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bragantino really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward. And
Oh, shooting chance! Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. In with the challenge. Guardiola. And it's Jimenez. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the
Attenzione, la
defenders.
sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Out to the right. Baturina. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals.
Both sides don't need no cap. I'm a ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'm a fly real high, you ain't seen me stack. No, it's not how you fall, so you get right back up. This how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one. Mess with me, come out with none. I'm so done, you had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it. But I'm just
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Namaso looking to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get free. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, this looks sharp. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Caicedo. And it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice control. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Auxerre are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose. And the shot! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold. He in a trice, and they are soaring. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jimenez. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Palmer stood up well to him there. Hamada. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. Hamada. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Kane. Looking for the run. Palmer. Real chance! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Palmer. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bragantino clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guardiola engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Played in. Up he goes! Oh, it's coming in. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped ball. Nicely intercepted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A Hamada's cross. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Got it.
Danger averted for now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Namaso. Nicely weighted ball. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Kane has created one goal already. That looks a good ball through. Messi, it takes a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 17 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 17.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. That pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Hamada. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Has a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now, this could be a chance. And he's intervened well there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do
Bravo,
it
facciamo
with
il
more
rigore
speed.
a messa.
Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Per
And
niente
that
bola.
pass has been well intercepted. Jimenez. Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Messi. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Namaso. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Kane. Oh, looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's played it in low.
Oh,
And that should get the job done.
Substituição em campo.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Camisa 23. Camisa 2. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Cleared away.
Camisa 19. Camisa 18. Camisa
Applies the finish.
substituição.
It's anyone's ball now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Valverde looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb!
Minuto de acréscimo.
He will be livid with himself. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Για να δούμε ότι υπάρχει κάτι αξιόλογο να πάρει με το τεσάρι. Δεν το έκανε collect στο αυτό. Υπάρχει κάτι στην Τουρκία. Κάτι στο στόχο. Τεσάρι στόχο. Defensive fullback. Πίσω αυτός. Το πάρει. Ουσιαστικά θέλω να ολοκληρώσουμε τα αρχικά missions. Είναι εδώ. Θέλουμε 10 players που να είναι standard players. Θέλουμε άλλον έναν. Πώς θα το βρούμε. Τα πήραμε εδώ. Σε κάθε κατηγορία. Όχι. Division εντάξει ίσως. Αυτά είναι. Booster πρώτα. Carnival. Carnival campaign. Πάμε γι' αυτό. 19 Δευτέρα. Κατόν 50 ανήκουμε από εκεί. Ένα στανταράκι κάποια πετάκια. Όχι. Έχει και νόρμα. Πολύ μάλιστα. Δεν έχει παιχταράδες. Λίγο δύσκολο να τους στείλουμε. Εδώ. Α, και εδώ είναι. Γενικά ίσως είναι καλός. Αλλά περπότα. Άσε. Ποια να είναι αυτή. Δεν το ξέρω. Αυτή. Δεν δικαιάζει πίσω να χαλάσει. Ο Ρονάλντο θα ήταν αυτός. Τώρα ανοίξουμε. Το Worldwide, το English για το Φεβρουάριο, το European Clubs. Αυτό το ανοίξαμε, τώρα θα μας έκανε η Τεμπελέ ή Μπερνάρντο Σίλβα. Μια τρελά stats. Αυτό το European Clubs Guardians, επειδή έχει και πολλούς normal, δεν θα ήθελα να τα ανοίξουμε, μιας και θα ανοίξουμε μόνο ένα χαρτί. Άρα, ένα από αυτά. Πόσοι παίκτες έγινε μέσα. Δύο και αριστερά ήταν ωραίος. Δεν έχει καλά στόπερ και θέλει ένα καλό στόπερ. Βέβαια και ένα center for θα λέμε και το φόν δεν θα είναι. Νομίζω θα ανοίξω το English. Τα τρία. Αυτό θα ανοίξω. Και θα ήταν καλή τύχη. Το Δίας. Μ' αρέσει. It is what it is. Νομίζω τώρα τους έχουμε τους παίκτες. Περιμένουμε να το βάλουμε στις αλλαγές. Βγάζοντας αυτό για παράδειγμα. Θα βάλουμε τέρμα και τώρα. Όπως βλέπει ο Φερνάντες. Ναι, καλά με το πίσω. Μισό λεπτό.
Welcome to Korea's R&D Lab. This is where everything
Δεν έχω τελειώσει με όλα. Πολύ. Το κάτι δεν έχει κάτι. Θα κάναμε όλα. Δεν το ξεχάσει, πάμε να φτιάξουμε πάλι την ομάδα. Story, κανονικά να παίξει πιο ωραία. Με πραγμάτες. Κάτσε το μ' άρεσε αυτό.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
Τέλος πάντων. Πάμε να βάλουμε όποιοι δεν το τερματίσουν. Tanaka δεν θα παίρνει τόσο εξωπίνη, άρα ας πάμε για σέιβο, για αρχή.
Εδώ όλα τα βήματα για να πέσει η τιμή της ασφάλειας αυτοκινήτου έως και 40%. Πρώτον, βάζεις Ελλάς Direct. Αυτά.
Μπορούμε να βγάλουμε το μέση όμως.
ασφάλεια αυτοκινήτου και κερδίζεις έως 40%
Δεύτερο striker.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want.
Ποιος θα βάλουμε τον Κασέιδο στον Φερνάντες, στον Πάλμε.
You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take it to your hands, a plan your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one
Μπορεί να παίξει δεύτερο striker. Για πάντα.
put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters. They're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Παίξουμε eFootball League.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got. How you fight in the ring? How you take a fucking swing? Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars? Got some needs? Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they'll let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce.
Game plan.
If you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Οκ. Θα κάνουμε πάλι χειροκροτήματα σε όλο αυτό. Θα κάνουμε σήμερα. Σημαίνει. Θα σε είδε.
Γλυκούλιδες.
Φερνάντες.
Μύρισε πιο γλυκά από όλους με τα νέα Axe Fine Fragrance Collection. Το Imperial Plus της Camelot προσφέρει την απόλυτη καθαρότητα στο νερό σας.
Κάτι τέτοιο.
Το πέμπτης γενιάς αφαιρεί πιστοποιημένα όλα τα βλαβερά χημικά και τους παθογόνους μικροοργανισμούς, διατηρώντας τα ωφέλιμα μεταλλικά στοιχεία. Αμερικάνικης κατασκευής.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel.
Come ci passa? Κάτι τέτοιο. Exchange points. EXP 4. Για 5 μάτς, νομίζω. First δεν παίζω. Legend Dragon Ball. Πάμε στο Superstar. Στόχος είναι το level up. Χωρίς να χαλάσουμε αυτά που έχουμε μαζί τους μέχρι τώρα. Και αυτό βάλαμε δεύτερη Ελληνικά.
Well, the opening day of any competition is, of course, packed with excitement and expectation, but here especially so. The atmosphere, fiery, festive, feverish, frenetic. This is how they do it on opening days in Brazil, a country so dependent on its part in the game. It has become such a huge part of life in this truly unique footballing nation. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, what a day this is. Hopes and expectations are, of course, the norm anywhere in the footballing universe on day one. But what about this?
Well, Peter, I think a lot of us watching back at home will admit to not being clued up with football in this part of the world, but this is where the greatest players in the top 5 leagues come from. Will we see any real gems this season? I think there's a great chance of that. Let's see what happens.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Takes a shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's in plenty of space here. Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most convincing of passes. Deftly away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Oyarzabal.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Takes a shot. No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
it's Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Driving forward. That's good play. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Oyarzabal. Important interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's had it nicked away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fernandez. There's a quick free kick.
Vaya, precioso. Para
That is definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernandez. Now it's Oyarzabal. That pass isn't the best.
πάσα καλή. Το movement of the ball είναι καλό.
Here's Oyarzabal. Fernandez. Valverde. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Valverde. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Oyarzabal, who's set up one goal so far.
Nothing.
Look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bragantino are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Δεν υπάρχει offside.
And this is Kane. Kane!
Τυχαίο γκολ.
Into the lead.
Δεν παίζει ποτέ κάπου.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Camisa 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Turns back here, probably the best option. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, good spread. Played back in. knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Αν βάλουμε στο δευτερόλεπτο τον Ιαρθάμπαλ και Χαρικέν σαν δεύτερα, τι άλλες αλλαγές μπορούμε να κάνουμε? Μπορούμε να βάλουμε Ρόμπερτσον, Σον. Ναι. Ρόμπερτσον. Βασικά όχι το Σον. Εκεί. Στο καιρό με την αλλαγή. Κάτι τέτοιο.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Μόνο για το XP παίζουμε.
Camisa 4, camisa 7, camisa 10. Deixando o campo.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Camisa 26, camisa 18.
Bragantino are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Tanaka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I come to the back.
They're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and style. The man pulling the strings.
He's in a great position here. That has been cut short. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's being urged to shoot. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good alertness. Son Heung-min, great vision. It's played through for him. Palmer picks it up out wide. It's Son Heung-min! That comes as a mighty relief.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
entrada do jogador, camisa 17.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement, and he was alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ball is over the line.
Έχουν πάρει την κατοχή. Παίζουμε μόνο για τα αποτελέσματα.
Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land.
Right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Τα πάμε.
Oh, easy pickings there. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat.
I think we're about to see a frenetic
Son
finish.
αλλαγή δεν πήγε.
No
Πότε
half
θα αλλαγή
measures from here.
και κάνει από ό,τι.
No joy this time. I think we're just about
Δύο
done
φορές
here.
κατέβηκε το γήπεδο.
And he's gone direct
Foram
here.
indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch onto this? That is lovely.
Δεν τρώμε γκολ στην τελευταία πάση
Now
του
that's
αγώνα.
a lovely exchange. The referee has just said play on.
Κοίτα
Son
Σον.
Heung-min. And the counter is on.
Έχουμε βάλει μέση μέσα.
Oh, sweet feet. What about this cross?
Κακή.
That's
So
the keeper's
gross.
ball. And we're done. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I'm not sure the two bosses would agree with me, Peter, but I thought it was a very good advert for the league on day one.
Γι' αυτό το λόγο παίζουμε. Το My League. Για τα levels. Δηλαδή μπορεί να δείτε όποιος είναι 5 αστέρια παίρνει συν 700. Όποιος μπαίνει αλλαγή παίρνει συν 300%. Και όποιος είναι 4 πάλι παίρνει συν 300. Αλλά όποιος ξεκινάει βασικός παίρνει συν 700. Next match. Μόνο για το EXP.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
And he's managed to get free. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very...
Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Diaz played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fernandez towering forward here. Looking to play him in. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Diaz with the delivery. And we have our very first corner.
Okay, κατάλαβα τι δουλεύει.
A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, that's a little loose. So we're still where we started right now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Jimenez. Valverde. And the counter is on. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is through here. He's found a way through.
Παίξαμε ωραία.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's in a great position here. That's going to go a long way.
Προβλήματα στην άμυνα. Όχι στην επίθεση μας τώρα. Ξέρω εγώ τι.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fernandez receives it in a good position here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Εσύ στο κέντρο, στο πλάι θα είναι στυλό.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Complete speed. Ωραίο tackle.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's on it. Can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Caught offside that time. Jimenez. Diaz. And Caicedo. Saliba. Akanji. Jimenez. Tries to play it through. Diaz in acres of space out wide.
Yeah,
He's managed to get himself offside.
Πολύ.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Spread out to the left. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bragantino certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, what a mistake! Kane!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde, and a chance! Goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Up he goes!
Side.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now this could be a chance. Fernandez.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. We expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been cleared. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And it's Valverde. He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Built as the single goal between the sides. And he's forced to go back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Can he latch on to this? And he's had it nicked away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Caicedo. Oh, super fine. And this is Kane. Now who's going to be first to this? I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Kane. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Ball's gone
out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bragantino really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Πάλι το sound graphics εκεί, αλλά whatever.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Ίσως. Correct. Δεν υπάρχει.
Tanaka. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh.
That is asking for trouble. Tanaka with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gets into some space. Oh, it's played into the area. Punched away. Tries to think it. Chance! And the keeper's there to save. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Τι κάνει ρε.
Hit the woodwork and out. And they win it back again. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. I think we're just about done here. And now the breakaway. 2 minutes to be added on. Over to the left. He's got away. Can he get onto this? And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive master.
Talking about
Okay, let's make each other proud. Turn the future into now. Turn this world upside down. Yeah, I don't wanna feel the pain no more. I just wanna make a change, restore humanity. The sanity is leaving for the vanity. I plan to be close with my family, substantially avoiding a calamity. Financially stable, it's a fantasy, it's blasphemy. I holler out loud 'cause I'm crying out in agony. I just wanna help people, yeah, 'cause we all just equal. We all just fearful, those who are deceitful, yeah. But if we all just work hard, yeah, and we let down our guards, yeah, we can open up our hearts and figure out how to heal our scars. Deep thoughts in my bed got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah.
Okay. Now we can watch my stuff first.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Fernandez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. So great chance for a shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde, Caicedo. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah. Το μπακάκι που πήραμε από την Εφορία μπορεί να δώσει πάσα.
No, it's not getting there.
Ούτε με βρίσκει. Πέτρα.
Deep cross. Terrific header.
Βάθια.
Couldn't quite
Φιλή και άλλη.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's in a great position here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Κανένα λίγο να μην κατά. Ace. Ζωντανό. Hold. Ok. Hold. Grabs. Passes. Low pass. Lofty pass. Sit. Throw ball. Okay. Βασικά είναι καλά. Defense, set piece, basically strategy. Okay. So defense, basically. Okay. Θα δούμε πρώτον κάποια στιγμή. Μα φύγει. Δεν φεύγει.
Jimenez. Akanji. Now it's Kane. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Diaz picks it up out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp, spread out to the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Jimenez tries to clear.
Προσπαθώ να μάθω και λίγο τα πιο advanced control.
Punched away. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Oh, that's a key interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Akanji puts his foot on the gas.
Πηγαίνουμε και πάλι τσάκας.
Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. Kane. he's been caught on it here. Tries to think it through. Tries to get it clear.
Keeper's done ever so well. Caicedo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fernandes. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he has been fouled there.
Non so se ne
The
farà questo.
alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Kane.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Thank you very much.
Bragantino couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bragantino clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Diaz! Off the post! Played out to the right. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. Caicedo. Saliba. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Is their second corner of the game. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through there. And it's Kane. Oyarzabal. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's forced to go back. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's managed to get free. Shoots!
Bravo, Return.
Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's the header. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Fernandes. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Looking wide. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Jimenez. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Akanji. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Akanji with the foul.
Μια μπάλα πήγε. Ήταν πιο γρήγορο.
Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Θα κάνω λάθος. Μέσα. Κανάκα. Δεν ρωτάω.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Really fierce, close defending. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Diaz. That's a good run down the left. Swept in. And that is out of play.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 22.
Caicedo.
Camisa 8.
And it's Tanaka. For Valverde. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this.
Camisa 18. Camisa 13. Camisa 26. Teremos uma substituição.
Now he's off and running. Saliba. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Played out towards the right wing. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been slipped through. He has a look out. And the shot!
Oh.
Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
A entrada do jogador, camisa 5. Substituição.
That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes remaining now. What a throw in. Akanji. Palmer. And he's had it nicked away. Diaz. And it's Tanaka. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
He's
de
got away
acréscimo.
past. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's there to hit it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all.
Ισιάζει κανείς. Δεν πολλά ματσάλια εδώ. Είχαμε challenge, θα κάνω ξεχάσει.
Round two, what's in your head now? Sometimes think you're better off dead now. Fuck that, yeah, you heard what I said now. Don't cop out, make a plan instead now. You got this one life here and now to feel the sun on your skin and to see the clouds. There's nothing out there quite like living. Simple, simple things, watch a kid and you'll get it. It's no heaven, but a damn close second. Can always find someone new who has it much better, but can also find someone that has it much worse. It's a cup that falls, if you have that curse. Turn it all around, put your mind in reverse. When everything hurts, go listen to these words. Your life on this earth has so much worth. You just have to find the right state of mind that works. Yeah. Give me a chance now to prove that you're something. In your own head, all these thoughts you're confronting. We've all been there when you feel like you're nothing. Shut that shit down, crush those thoughts and just
Okay, αυτή που άλλο είναι. Να επιμείνουμε στο ίδιο μου πριν.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it.
Νομίζω, ναι.
I wanna feel alive, feel the blood inside my veins. I wanna
Πρώτη πέρα. Βρήκαμε στο μπάκι. Build up. Build up. Έχουν ξεχάσει όλοι τα έξω. Τέσσερα αστέρια βέβαια ο Χατζιόλη. Αλλά δεν πειράζει. Μπορείς να πεις το ζήσεις. Όχι.
Γλυκούλιδες.
I said said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And baby girl, I like what you're doing. Your body's out of sight when you're moving. You look just like my type, so let's do it. I'll treat you right when you prove it. And I can go all of the night. I'm sick of being nothing all right. I'm gonna be something all right. With every breath, trust me, I'ma be the one at the top that can't touch me. I need to find somebody like me. Be something I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who name names. I'm the type of dude who say for names. I'm the type of dude who really make changes. 'Cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous. 'Cause I'm the type of dude.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin. Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start. It's looking quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the flag has stayed down, and that's been well dealt with. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oyarzabal clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hoisted in. Oh, well played, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Emerson. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. In with the challenge. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! Oh, what? Has another go! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead!
De La Cruz just did brilliantly to get that under control before. What was a really good finish for me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Luis Araujo.
Oh, great feat, that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Saliba has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. That looks a cracking ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. No way through. Now it's Kane. De La Cruz. Everton. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Now that looks a decent ball. Mino is in a really good position out wide. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Αυτό έχω δει αλλού. Υπάρχει κι άλλος Everton. Έπαιζε με την Everton. Αντίπαλος. Ευρώπη.
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they can break here. Can he get onto this? Saliba.
Bragantino certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Fernandes. Lino. And it's Emerson Royal. Forwards and with intent. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Emerson Royal just loves to go forward whenever he can. He has found a way through. Luis Araujo. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's onside. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's wave play. There is the half-time whistle.
Good night.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Bragantino really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. Everton. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fernandes carries the ball down the right. De La Cruz, given the lift of his goal. Emerson. Luis Araujo. For Pulga. Somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Pulga. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Lino.
That's positional gold, the utilization of space.
And he has been
Έλα
found
που τα
there.
φάλα αυτό.
There could be trouble here.
Κατάλαβα
The
καν.
referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Ποιος άλλη μπάλας που υπάρχει.
Now that's a fine challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Saliba. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
80.953
Pulgar. That
espectadores.
is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kane. Really fierce, close defending. De la Cruz. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Bruno Enrique.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Valverde. Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found the way through. Now can he find... And the shot! He scored!
Σοφάρισε το γυμνάπεν.
The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled
Το back
to
του δεν είναι καλό.
oblige. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new shape to shoot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Camisa 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Pretty robust
Can he
defending.
latch onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And this is Kane. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Fernandez. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Can he get it through? And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary. Referee's given a throw. Fernandez.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Mino. That's De La Cruz. Oh, strongly challenged there. And there goes the final whistle.
Αυτό ήταν μάγιστο.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Και θα έχουμε και καλύτερο της μιας και ήταν τέλος. 1900. Βάλαμε μέσα. Δεν γράφτηκαν εδώ. Το φάκελο. Αυτό.
Let's go. Yeah. When you get out, like you got nothing but doubt. You're alone in the crowd, just trying to figure it out. All that is bad, and this money got you feeling left out. Listen up to me now, every word that's out of my mouth. Wake up, it's me. You gonna follow your dreams, or are you just gonna be another cog in the sea? You feel the hope in this beat, yeah, the hope that you need to proceed and be exactly
Ole,
what
ale,
you
no
want
macie.
it to be. Okay, alright, and I'm proud, hype, and I'm loud. I'ma shout all about how I feel in the now. Ain't nobody ever gonna try to change me. Till I'm dead, pushing up daisies. I'm alone in the crowd. I won't get down. I got hope right now, and I know I'll be found.
Πρώτο πετρόλις. Θα το ανοίξουμε λίγο.
Everything I do is gonna make them fade away. Yeah. And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something. Yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something. Yeah. Then all you really need is hope. Take a look in the mirror, are you seeing some fear? You hear the voice in your ear, can you start to see clear? Are the bad thoughts near? Or can you be where your feet are when you stand right here and say no? I'm never gonna give up, I'm never gonna slow. The one that doesn't give up never loses to a foe. The one that could show to myself I could go all the way to the top, can't stop. I'm a soldier, always
That sounds myself, I could not.
moving forward, motor, never slower, good to know ya. Don't go make me drop my shoulder. You need to believe you can achieve everything that you dream. Everything that you need is in the air that you breathe. It's in the mind that you feed. It's in the time that you bleed. Every second of life is another blessing to me. And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something. Yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, it's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drought and then creeps out, but with a little bit of hope, you can figure it out. Keep your head high, even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight, and through the painful nights, you keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in your way but yourself. Don't need nobody's help. You can make it through this hell. Take it one step at a time, one step as you climb. If you fail, you'll be fine. Get back up to the grind and never lose sight of your mission. Be driven. This life is a prison if you don't have vision. You're in it to win it, so get it, don't miss it. Your chances now, so be something somehow. Don't let yourself down.
Δοκιμάσω να βάλω αυτό το μάτι στο Legend. Θα το βάλω να παίξει και άλλο για ένα λεπτό. Βασικά αυτό το θέλω να δοκιμάσω. Παίζει το να παίξει το AI. Το τέφυγε.
Hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but it should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. Oh, takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. They've played it short. A terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Saliba. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Well, they could break here. He's in a great position here, and he's found a way past. Just real chance! He scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 99.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Diaz. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good ball, good take. It's goal kick.
Bragantino are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kane, he has a look up. Akanji cuts out the pass, and here's Kane. And now the breakaway, and it's Valverde. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Saliba. Fernandez. Distributed tidily.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Could try cutting inside here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Elects to cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's been cut out. Well played. And no, that was never going to make it. Akanji. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, played right into his path. Very nicely done. And he's managed... And the finish! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Bragantino really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Πάμε όλο το μάτσο, οι άλλοι. Ποιος.
And that's the second half started. Kane. Diaz. Opts for safety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Akanji cuts it out. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish?
Oh,
it's there! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Limassol are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Diaz. Now Saliba. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Diaz. Well, they are still trailing, And they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And back to the keeper. Donnarumma. Saliba.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. And Diaz. Now it's Valverde. And here's Kane. Great ball, decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saliba. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Saliba. Diaz has found the net here, of course.
Yeah.
It's a smartly directed ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's been shifted off it. Rudiger. And it's made its way to him. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
In towards the back stick.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is starved of space and time. He's picked his way through. Tackle that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Valverde.
Bragantino really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kane. And he cuts out the supply. And time is up. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go.
Το πρώτο ημίχρονο το άφησα στο AI, γιατί έπρεπε να λείψω μια στιγμή. Γι' αυτό και χάσαμε. Μας είχα πει. Αλλά μπορείς να το παίξεις και στα manager, τουλάχιστον κάποια modes. Έχει πολλά. Όπως αυτό που παίζουμε με τον υπολογιστή ουσιαστικά. Τα PvP νομίζω. Δεν είμαι σίγουρος ότι αν μπορείς να το παίξεις με AI να το παίξεις σαν manager. Τώρα εμείς παίζουμε το My League που παίζεις εναντίον του AI. Στόχος είναι τα παικτάκια που μαζέψαμε, που δεν είναι και πολύ καλά, αλλά τα παικτάκια που μαζέψαμε να τα ανεβάσουμε levels. Μπορούμε να τους ταΐσουμε training XP που θα μαζεύουμε, αλλά Δηλαδή, αν πάμε στο game plan, πάρουμε για παράδειγμα το game. Μπορούμε να το κάνουμε level training και τον ταΐζουμε αυτά που μαζεύουμε από τα events, τα κονάκια, ξέρω εγώ, που δίνουν EXP. Αλλά τώρα παίζουμε αυτό το mod για να ολοκληρώσω, για να τους ανεβάσουμε level, ας πούμε, στο Java. Μετά θα προσπαθήσουμε να παίξουμε τα divisions, που εκεί ανεβαίνεις levels. Αλλά τώρα ουσιαστικά τη δεύτερη ομάδα δεν είναι όλοι βασικοί. Δηλαδή, μας δίνει το μέση που θα τον βάζουμε. Έχουμε λίγο καλύτερους παίκτες, αλλά καλό είναι να εκπαιδεύσουμε και τις αλλαγές μας. Δηλαδή, πολλοί από αυτούς θα είναι αλλαγές. Τέλος πάντων, απλά παίζουμε το μάτι. Ναι, προφάση είναι. Είναι cross-platforms, δηλαδή και στο PvP μπορεί να παίζει εναντίον αντιπάλων, ας πούμε, που παίζουν από το κινητό. Είναι δωρεάν, μπορεί να το κατεβάσουν όλοι. Και εγώ δηλαδή στο κινητό το είχα, πρώτη φορά το παίζω στο PC. Αξιόλογο, εντάξει, καλό. Βέβαια με controller αξίζει. Δηλαδή με το κινητό είναι άλλο χειρότερο.
And it's Fernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped.
Ω, δεν πήρα XP boost.
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Από PC παίζω εγώ τώρα. Αλλά ναι, και σε PS5 είναι και σε Xbox.
Giuliano.
Απλά στο PC έχεις δύο επιλογές. Ή θα το κατεβάσεις από το Steam, ή θα το κατεβάσεις από το Windows Store. Αν το κατεβάσεις από το Windows Store, ουσιαστικά κάνεις login με το Xbox account. Δεν έχω Xbox, αλλά έτσι λειτουργεί η Microsoft πλέον. Πλέον, χρόνια τώρα. Νομίζω από τα Windows 10, δεν θυμάμαι. Κάση καλά, φίλε.
Lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. And this is Kane. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caicedo. Diaz.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Giuliano. And here's Kane. He's being urged to shoot. Diaz. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Out to the right. Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Atletico Paranaense are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all...
He's had a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Giuliano. Caicedo. And Diaz. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Πάντως τσεκάρε το, κατέβασε το αυτές και κάνει έχει και κάτι event που PvP. Μπορεί να παίζουμε και μαζί. Και έχει και κάτι multi, αν δεν κάνω λάθος, το Σαββατοκύριακο πρέπει να τα βάζει. Που ουσιαστικά πρέπει να κάνεις duo, δηλαδή να παίζεις στην ίδια ομάδα.
Fernandez. Akanji. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but
Lobbistes λέγεται το προφίλ.
that was not the case. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Κοίτα τώρα θα γελάσω. Θα να κάνω σημαίνει.
But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Έχει κάπως αλλάζει. Οκ, είναι καλύτερο βέβαια. Δεν πέρασε το τείχος. Α, ωραία, ωραία.
Caicedo. Valverde. Valverde is steaming forward. Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo.
Βέβαια για να μαζέψεις παίκτες πρέπει να παίζεις τα event ρε παιδί μου. Και... πρέπει να παίζεις τα event, δηλαδή να γκριντάρεις πολύ και εμείς αυτό προσπαθούμε να κάνουμε. Χθες το ξεκινήσαμε το account. Και μετά υπάρχουν, ας πούμε, στο κινητό είχα το Messi 3 φορές, ξέρω εγώ, που 3 κάρτες διαφορετικές, που ανάλογα με τα event, άλλες είναι πιο δυνατές, σε άλλες τον έβλεπες δεύτερο striker, σε άλλες τον έβλεπες σαν δεξί extreme, ας πούμε, ο Messi που έχουμε τώρα είναι right winger, είναι δεξί extreme φάση. Και έχει διαφορετικά, ας πούμε, stats η κάθε κάρτα, ανάλογα αν είναι παιδιακή και κάτι τέτοιο. Δηλαδή έχει και παλιούς παίκτες. Και ουσιαστικά η ομάδα που χτίζεις και το roster μπορεί να είναι και αρκετά θέμα τύχης. Βασικά θα είναι σίγουρα θέμα τύχης. Και έτσι βγάζουν και χρήματα, έτσι. Δηλαδή, εσύ μπορεί να ρίξεις χρήματα, ας πούμε, για να παίρνεις ό,τι πες πάνω. Εσύ, ο οποιοςδήποτε. Εμείς τώρα πάμε στο τζάμπα και προσπαθούμε να γκριντάρουμε όσο περισσότερο γίνεται. Δηλαδή, αν παίζεις αρκετά, κάθε ομάδα θα δίνει παιχτάκια. Το μόνο κακό είναι αυτό που έχει, ότι δεν μπορείς, ας πούμε, την ομάδα που θα φτιάξεις στον λογαριασμό σου, την ομάδα που θα έχεις π.χ. στο κινητό, αν θες να παίξεις σε άλλη πλατφόρμα, δεν μπορείς να την μεταφέρεις. Γιατί τώρα η Konami έχει βγάλει κάτι Konami ID και τέτοια. Τέλος πάντων, μπορείς να παίξεις με άλλους παίχτες. Δηλαδή, από PS5 μπορείς να παίξεις με κινητό. Απλά θα έχεις διαφορετική ομάδα κάθε φορά.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Oyafaba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
For safety.
29.830 espectadores.
That is as far as they're going to go. Oyafaba is onto this. Tries to get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. It's really well cleared. Caicedo pinches it off him. And still we await the first breakthrough. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Για 0-0 το πρώτο ματσάκι. Ξέχασα να αγοράσω και το EXP boost. Άρα είναι λίγο κάμενο.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Akanji. Now it's Kane. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Valverde. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Atletico Paranaense finding their passes. And here's Valverde.
Bragantino clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Some resolute defending there. Oyafaba, and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Όχι, να. Μπράβο, ρε.
think we're just about done here.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now this could be a chance. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, good spread. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Δεν μας νοιάζουν οι παίκτες. Έτσι κι αλλιώς αυτή είναι η προσωρινή. Όταν τελειώσει το league θα φύγουν. Το league και μας νοιάζει. Training, no seleccionado. Más.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's amazing how Brazil just continue to produce such top-class attacking talent. And this fella, Vitor Roque, is the latest in line. Yeah, it took him a few seasons in the Brazilian top flight to prove his worth. But I've been hugely impressed with his all-round game. He's distinctive with that Brazilian eccentricity and electricity.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Has a look and plays it forward. Good ball, good... Valverde! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Diaz. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in. Ditch defending, but that'll do. In with the challenge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Akanji. Oh, this looks sharp. So it is still 0-0.
Palmeiras really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Nicely weighted ball. Fernandez. That is ended up in low land. Looking for options for movement. Gets into some space. Quick look, then plays it in. Claims it without any fuss.
Esperemos. Kiroki, Mochizuki. Oh, espérame. Ah, ya fue, pero. Ama gelip sana bunu
Kanji. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. Decent progress down the left. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Floated through. That's a shade optimistic.
Θα ξαναλλάξουμε το σύστημα. Η Αρτάμπα θα περάσει striker και θα ρίξει τον δεύτερο.
Torres. That pass isn't the best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Kane. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Fernandez. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Oyarzabal. Torres. Vitor Roque pinches it off him. Try cutting inside here. Akanji. And it's Fernandez. And that has put paid to that. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bragantino can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fernandez. And he's found a way past. Torres.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Fernandez. And that's been intercepted. Fernandez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Kane. Picks out shapes to shoot. Now by a goal, needing to go up again. That's how it looks here. And here's Valverde. Now there's a fine ball. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Saliba gets a foot in here. Saliba does well to get it back. This looks promising. It's a good ball out wide. He has a look up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Diaz. Well read, nice interception. Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fernandez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's gone searching crossfield. It'll be a throw-in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Diaz. Valverde. Here's Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oyarzabal clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Camisa 7 sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 5, teremos uma substituição.
Torres gets a good foot in there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the keeper's ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, that was... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
What is the getting?
The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Serenita.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's forced to go back. Played out to the right. Diaz.
Σε μια φάση
And
εδώ.
that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Λοιπόν, έχει δουλίτσα. Θα συνεχίσω να παίζω έτσι. Εννοώ το My League. Να ανεβάσω λίγο τους παίκτες. Και ίσως κάνουμε επόμενο live στα Divisions. Για τώρα λογικά θα το κλείσω. Αν σας αρέσει μπείτε στο playlist, υπάρχει στην περιγραφή, είτε κάντε ένα subscribe για να δείτε πότε θα ξανακάνουμε το επόμενο live στο eFootball. Από όλους εμάς, καλή συνέχεια. Γίνουμε λίγο φαντάσμα. Θα τα πούμε σε ένα επόμενο live.